One thing you don't want to do is breach this. You want to leave this as undisturbed as you found it. Am I right? Where are we? We are 99 and passing. And we'll look at the photonics mass next, man. Now we're getting into the meaty gravy. Are we there yet? Yeah, we're there. Oh, 50. We mean 50 and climbing. Come on. Always keep an eye on that dude. All right, now that we are over the thermocline, we should start seeing contacts and sonar galore. So what we essentially have just done is we're at 55 feet right now, so we're over this thermocline right now, and we will start to get tracks. Let's turn on our headphones. All right, it's definitely someone. This is on the LAB, which is on the front of the ship, so we know this is not own ship, right? It looks like there's two other tracks here. Let's see if we can hear them. Yeah. This could be our convoy. I'm also seeing a smaller track over here. Of course, if there's a bunch of ships rolling, it's going to be... Well, we have to watch it because there's also commercial ships in the area. There's definitely 3 ships right there. I'm going to mark this middle one right here. Yeah, it's definitely, yeah, that's the ship. All right. Press the plus button over here because we have a new track. All right. Click the waterfall here, the yellow, and then click tracker. And what that does, that gives us a Sierra 1 number. So this track now is Sierra 1 or S1, Sierra 1 for sonar track, right? So when we say Sierra 1, we know it was detected by the sonar, right? And it was the first guy that we detected. All right, so that's on the lab. We also have this guy right on the edge right here on the wide area. And this is the guy we want. So we can kind of triangulate his distance. So to get these guys in the game right here, we're gonna make a course change. Hopefully we can get something a better look, maybe perpendicular or parallel to the convoy. All right, so what's a good course change? What the hell is that fucking music? Good course change, maybe 30. Let's do 30 degrees. All right, we're gonna start picking up the pace, man. So write down the questions. right, now, and your workflow can be totally different. So as you see, as we're turning, the new dots are gonna be coming down right here, and this will be somewhat freed so we can detect them both. I'm gonna release the thin line right now. Now that we have tracks, I'm not gonna bother with the fat line. You can experiment with that yourself. Right now we can try to acoustically identify from this right now, but we don't know if this is a merchant ship or a warship or what. We could be looking at merchant ships right now. We don't know. So I want to add the wide area array to get maybe a guesstimation of range. So I'm gonna press tracker. I'm gonna click on the waterfall and then tracker, boom. Right, now we have the wide area array, and then now this is a guesstimation. Never trust this number. Never ever trust this number. I wish you could. But now we have a good track, good sonar track on Sierra 1. They're both tracking, all right? So now what we want to do is what I call put a body to this track. And how we do that is we have to mark it over here in the target motion analysis. All right. So what this represents is, as we're traveling up here, our sonar is shooting out this direction and it's hitting them somewhere. Where, we don't know yet. So we're gonna take this ruler right here and we're gonna try to line it up, and what this ruler represents is the track and where it's going. And what you want to do is you want to stack these dots down the middle as straight as you can. And it has to be within the right parameters, because you can stack the dots here and it be wrong. All right. So with that stack right there, and this gray right here represents us turning. So it's like kind of take this section of this kind of, with a grain of salt, because we were turning at that point. So this could be it. Range 28,000. I don't think he's that far away. Course and speed and bearing, that maybe. I'm not satisfied. This could be it. It could be it. So let's bring it in. This is hard because this ladder is, you can't get rid of this stuff. So I will start to drag this, and a good way to control this area is not on the vectors, not on the line. So left click and drag. Anywhere else you can mouse, scroll, and zoom in. So as you can see, this track is sticking with this line. The closer we bring this in, now we're at 20,000. So now we're getting into the realm of believability. All right, 13,000 yards. But here's the thing. We don't know if he's coming this way or he's going. We can do like this and get a straight stack as well. See if we can work on this distance. I believe he's going out. We're gonna confirm with a visual momentarily. That looks good. Can we get him closer? Damn. They need a handle or something on the so you can know where to grab it. Try to grab it in the middle and mess your shit up. Jeez. Look at that, 7,000. So at this point, and we're getting even closer. Okay, we're starting to bowl now. So it's looking like from the target, the TMA, and I hope he's not starting to snake. Okay. This looks okay. Let me see. That little hump there is bothering me. Okay. Once I'm satisfied with what I have, I press apply. Now you see he has a body here. Okay. And this is what we think Sierra 1 is doing right now. Okay. We think that they are headed bearing 349. The angle on bow is 130. And if we could acoustically identify Sierra 1, like right now, it's like, I don't know, it's 100 ships in the book. We don't know if this is what this is, you know. Let's go see what Sierra 1 is first. If it's the threat, then we'll focus on the threat, and once the threat is down, we'll get the rest of the convoy.